1787, I'm told our founding fathers did agree to write a list of principles for keeping people free. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out, the things that we should be. And they put those principles down on paper and called it the Constitution. And it's been helping us run our country ever since then. The first part of the Constitution is called the Preamble and tells what those founding fathers set out to do. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. To ourselves and our posterity do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. In 1787, I'm told our founding fathers all sat down and wrote a list of principles that's known the world around. The USA was just starting out a whole brand new country. And so our people spelled it out. They wanted a land of liberty. And the preamble goes like this. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty. To ourselves and our posterity do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. For the United States of America.
Howdy.
Howdy.
I don't know how to turn it back on. Oh, there we go.
What's going on? And I'm on the wrong side. That's why it's all screwed up. Let's see. Let's swap us over. Boom.
We're swapping.
Let me see if I did it. Let me see if I did
You
it first.
did it.
I think I did it. Did I?
Yep, you did it.
Because I'm all right. I'm still on. Okay, there we go.
It's okay. You're
Hi,
slow.
guys. How are you?
It's
Hi,
always
Gunner.
better if you find it last.
Oh, always. Always. How you doing? Good looking?
Good. How about you?
Nice.
Good looking?
Not too bad. Thank you very much. I'm feeling pretty good tonight. It's just a regular Tuesday night. No show, no name. We still haven't come up with the name of the bar yet,
I know.
But I am drinking as usual. Cheers.
I gotta say, I like the two that somebody had mentioned one. I think it might have been Tony, or I don't remember, but somebody said bar none. I thought that was a good one. And then I like the whole idea of the bar with no name.
The hole in the wall. Yeah, I mean,
the Fly Crew said bar with no address. The bar in the sky.
Yeah, I mean, bar in the sky keeps on turning.
We're at the Sky Bar, man.
Yeah, man.
At the Sky Bar.
So, well, I want to say welcome to the show, everybody. Good to see you guys. It is, of course, November 8th, 2022, and I did get the month right this time, whereas last time I said October. So we're here on big election night, right? The most important night of our lives that we have to get out and do this thing. But before we really kind of talk about that, we got to say hello to some people, right? I'm going to go ahead and give the booby prize tonight to Fly Crew. He was the first guy here. Period.
And he's all about, he likes boobies, so it should work out well for him.
He is a red-blooded American male after my own heart. God bless him. So we're good with that. Then we had Lee Sugar Britches. Hi, Lee. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Then we
She's
had
not gonna
Justine
yell
and
answer.
what's that?
She's not going to answer.
Why is she not going to answer?
Because she can't. She going to yell?
Oh, I guess
I haven't
not.
even
Yeah, that's
started
true.
drinking and I'm talking stupid. Here, let me get a drink going first. I'm going to act stupid.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Justine says that she hopes, we have a good night as usual, but because of the time difference, she's not going to really be able to hang with us and play with the big dogs. So we appreciate you stopping on by, though. Let's see. Of course, we got Kaya Peace. Hi, Trace. Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Always appreciated. Love your loving smile. We got Bobby Bacalino. Bobby in the house. How you doing, Bobs? What's going on? What does that say? How do you pronounce that? Wait a minute.
Also,
Let's see. What does that say?
tacos.
Also tacos. See, I can't read nothing. In case you notice, that's why I'm not really reading anything.
Also, tacos.
We have Wasp Bitch in the house. Hi, Wasp. How you doing? Don't answer that. We know you're doing well. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Fly crew, Bobby, fly crew, Lee. Okay, I think you guys are all just talking to each other here, which is cool. Oh, we got Black Sheepdog, Tony G in the house. What's going on, man? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Yeah. Who else we got? We got Ann Howcroft. How are you, Ann? Good to see you. We got Michael Hurtnick. What's up, Michael? Thanks for coming, brother. Good to see you. We got Damon B. Hey, Damon. How's it hanging? What's going on?
Don't answer that. Well, you can answer it, but
you can answer that. A little dress, a little left. I've heard most guys dress left. I am a left dresser myself. Just wanted to give everybody a little
I have to
TMI.
think about it.
Yeah.
I have to think about it when I look at him.
Well, my left, your left, my right, your left.
Well, that's what I'm trying to think. If it's his left or his right.
That's I'll keep you guessing. Maybe someday I'll stand up in shorts. Hi, Steve W. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm pretty much caught up with everybody who's here at the moment. I think. Let's see. Steve,
Flag Crew said left dresser.
Left dresser. Yes. There you go. So
well,
how
ladies,
did you guys?
Now you know where to look.
There you go. When I feel it getting hot, I know you've heard what we said. How did you guys like the little blast from the past stroll down memory lane from the 70s with the little preamble song from Schoolhouse Rock? How many of you have heard that before?
You can see that. I'll tell you right now. Who was it? Was it Tony questioning it? Was that you?
Oh.
Like, what was the music?
Hi, Mick. I don't know.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
Oh, what the hell? Yeah, it was Tony. He laughed. He laughed at your shit, Yank. Get him.
You laughed. Get out. Go. Go. Get out. How dare you, sir? Come on. We grew up with that shit. Don't you remember Schoolhouse Rock? I guess you're a young guy, so maybe.
No, I think Tony's like 30.
Oh.
I think we've deciphered that he's like a young one.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Him and Blunt Man.
Yep. And Fly. Yeah. They probably have no idea what we're talking about.
They're little babies.
But hopefully that song will get stuck in your head the way it did for me for 40 plus years. I still remember almost every word to that. As a little kid, matter of fact, when I was in Catholic school, they started talking about the Constitution and stuff, and I used that as a reference to sound like I knew what I was talking about when I really had no idea. But and it was because they had some wholesome shit on TV when we were kids. You know what I mean?
Wow, Ann says she's so old she never heard of Schoolhouse Rock. I'm surprised, Ann.
Whoa.
Because I would have thought like your very next generation would have been listening to that, which would have been, your kids, if you had kids or nieces and nephews or whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see.
Drew said he's not listening to what we're talking about. That's the problem. Well, right on.
No.
I'm.
Well, what else is new?
Nice
What are you
for
running
you
for
to
no reason
tell
again in place?
The fuck are you doing? Is it take
He's
that much
running in
to
place for no
concentrate on
reason.
it?
Hey, Bobby B. Bobby B.
Yeah, Hal 9000 said, "I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill." Yeah, that's the one
Exactly.
I remember really, really well.
Everyone remembers. I almost played that one because there was a couple of them. I was trying to find one that was going to fit for tonight and the whole voting thing. But the only voting one they had wasn't a real popular one, and it was for voting for president. So obviously, we're not voting for president. Most places aren't. And the preamble I thought was the best one. It was either going to be that one or the shot heard round the world, which was the start of the revolution. I thought probably would have been the best one to use, but I'm not looking to start a fight. So, maybe we should though. Maybe it's time for a second one. Second revolution. I don't know. I was watching Gutter. I was watching before the show. I had on Fox News when I was eating dinner, and I was looking up on the screen, and they had on the side, and I don't know if they were Fox voters or they were just voters in general, but asking all kinds of questions like, how's Biden doing on the economy? Is Biden competent?
Oh, I was watching one of those.
Okay. What did you notice?
Well,
did they have percentage? Yes, no.
Yeah.
What did you notice?
Well, I didn't notice a whole lot, except I was kind of surprised that they were still saying, well, how many people believe that the last election was stolen? That was one of the questions. And I'm thinking, are you fucking serious? We're 2 years down the road. I mean, even us that got fucked have moved on right now today on November 8th, you stupid fucks.
Yep. So I know they kind of
really
beat the dead horse, don't they?
Well, it just seems senseless to me. I mean, I didn't understand what they were trying to accomplish. I mean, they're still saying, they think Trump's guilty. I don't know what the hell he's guilty of now. I mean,
I don't
never
know.
ending.
I don't know. My big takeaway from that whole thing, watching them, and of course I watched it scroll a couple of times, so I caught the beginning, all the questions to the end, and then it started over again. But what I noticed was, and I remember saying this on one of the streams, was there was a time not too long ago where progressive liberalism sort of stuff, that lefty thing that we all kind of rail against, at least in here anyway, was about 30% of the population, right? It was a third. And I noticed in a lot of the questions, man, we're almost a 50-50 country. Almost everything is 50-50. So they've gained, we've lost ground. And on a lot of the crazy issues, like one of them was that surprised me was, how do you feel about the country's energy policies? And one was, do more fossil fuels or do more green energy? And it was 50-50-ish, but leaning more towards the green energy, right? So people are okay with this, with what they're hearing and what they're being forced to do. And that seemed to be a big hunk in the questions, that people were starting to just either accept the left's policies on things, or I'm going to just say me, I'm out of touch. I don't know. It was eye-opening. I'll put it that way.
Now, I didn't get all of that. I got more that when the ones that I have actually sat and watched, like I was even listening to that stupid ass that just makes me so mad, Bill Maher. And he was on CNN, and I don't usually watch them, but I've been trying to see what's going on. So, as bad as I hate to, I've been looking at that kind of stuff. Well, he was saying, y'all better get ready because it's about ready to go red like you ain't never seen. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. So, I mean, so I don't know. I think that from what, and then there was another one that showed the difference in states, how many states were going to be red versus how many were going to be blue. And there looked like there were some states that were going red that had been blue, more so than blue going to red, that's for sure, or red going to blue. So I don't know. I think it's I think it's going to swap this time again. I do. I think Republicans are going to end up take it. From what everybody said, even, you know, the idiots on the left, they're really, really worried that the right, that the right's going. That the right's going to take it. Hi, Kimmy, baby.
I don't know. What's that? Hey, Kim.
Oh, Kim said hi.
It looks as though it's almost a slam dunk that the Republicans will have the House, but it does not seem like the Republicans will get the Senate, or it's, I don't know, too close to call. I don't know. I have not been following it enough. And again, this is my own personal boycotted one. I'll be interested to see how it turns out. That's all I'll say. And if it turns out, hey, that, you know, we control the Senate and the House, cool. If I see something happen, awesome. Then I know I made a mistake. If I see that nothing happens, then I know I didn't make a mistake. So,
like I said, I think we are going to go red tonight. Things have been just too bad. How's it only been 2 years of Biden? I know it does feel like a fucking decade.
Yeah. You know, I mean, and I hate to do the equivocation thing, but it's almost like, can you imagine the people that didn't like Trump, what it was like for them? Holy shit.
Yeah, but prices weren't going up. People weren't.
No, I agree. I agree. I mean,
I seen this one meme that said, you know what? Go before you go vote, go to the grocery store, go fill up your gas tank, you know, go do all those things that have just gone totally. And the daily things, those are your daily things that you do every fucking day.
Correct.
And they have just skyrocketed. Say nothing about, you know, people's retirement that have been sucked fucking, you know, at least half of it gone. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I personally I don't get the desire to conform to the left or take up the left's positions on so many things. I just think they're way off base. I think a lot of it is selfish voting reasons and just what you can get kind of stuff. So I don't understand it. That being said, I just see a change in the country. And I was thinking about this when was in the shower before I came on the show. And okay, you know, in full disclosure, I did not vote this time. And it doesn't look like it's going to matter whether I did or not in my particular state. It looks like the people I want are going to win anyway. So, but that being said, my argument, I was thinking like, okay, if I was going to try to make an argument for why I didn't, just being a non-voter this time, boycotting it is not a good excuse. But what I'm really trying to say by not voting, I'm trying to figure out where is the broken machinery? Because it's not the vote, right? Like the left is saying, oh, democracy is at stake. That's why you got to vote. Well, voting is democracy. So how the fuck, if the will of the people is to do against the Democrats and vote, and through democracy, vote them out, How is democracy at stake? I don't get it. But what is the thing that is broken that keeps us in this perpetual place we've been in for decades now, where nothing really gets done? None of the big wedge issues really get solved. It's like they don't want to solve it. We have a permanent class in Washington. We have unelected bureaucrats. What is the fucking broken pot? Where and how do you fix it? Because I don't think voting fixes it. Do you know what I mean?
Well, voting used to work before it was so easily manipulated. When it was simplified, it was a lot easier to deal with. Now it's so fucking complicated that, I mean, you don't have a chance. It's hard for, if you're not going to cheat, to win.
So, okay, let's take that premise, right? Because cheating, let's say, exists, right? We've seen examples of cheating. I'm not gonna go full fucking tilt.
I'm
I'm
sure
just
it
gonna
happens
say
on
we
both
know
sides.
people cheat. Right, correct.
Mhm.
We know people cheat. So we know there's cheating going on in the system. They deny there's cheating going on in the system, right? Then that means it's broken and we need to tear it down, because doing it does no good. There's cheating, correct?
Right.
So why? I feel like the robot in War Games, the only winning move is not to play. It makes me feel good. I feel like I'm being part of when I go vote. I've voted for years at everything. You know, I always feel like I'm doing my duty as a citizen and this and that. But lately, I just feel like the game is rigged. You know, and it doesn't even matter if they cheat or not cheat. Even if they do the switch in the houses or the switch in the presidency, the shit still stays kind of the same. You know what I mean? We never get over these fucking hurdles of the government's just too goddamn fucking big. You know, it just keeps feeding itself with your money, my money, his money, their money, money that they don't even have. You know, shit like that. I mean, wars and all the bullshit.
I still go back to, 2 years ago when we could afford to go to the fucking grocery store, and you could afford to fill up your fucking gas tank, and you could afford an RV, and you could afford to fucking retire. And none of those things you can do now in 2 motherfucking years. No, I think, and I think if we don't put them back into play, we're never going to see that again. And I don't know about you, but I do not want to fucking just live to die. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Tony Black Sheepdog has a point here. Voting doesn't change shit. The tree of freedom must be watered by the blood of patriots and tyrants. I agree. And I think that's where we're at. You know, I mean, people can hate me and boo and all that stuff. I saw it in the comments when I was talking about a boycott, not vote. And, you know, I go to, if it mattered, they wouldn't let us do it. Just like everything else. If they don't let us do what really matters, in my opinion, that's all. At this point, and that's not to say I won't vote again going down the road at some point. I'm just saying on this particular one, and I only have the vote in my state. It's not a national vote, so the people that I would have voted for are probably gonna win anyway by large margins. So
here's the deal for me is I always want to have the fight in me, and if I have a hopeless feeling, I ain't gonna have the fight in me. So for me, if I don't vote, it means I'm feeling pretty fucking hopeless. And I don't want to feel so hopeless that I don't have that fight when the time comes. So for me, I'll keep fighting, even if it means just fucking watching out for what they're doing and trying to hold them accountable for their bullshit, until the time comes that more must be done. And I know that'll come, but
Yeah.
I still think we need to stay above water to get there. And at this point, ain't nobody staying above water unless you're a fucking billionaire. Not for too long.
Yeah, that's speaking of billionaires, guys. I don't know what happened. I didn't win the lotto. I'm sorry. We were all going to have a great big party, but
Yeah.
I didn't win the 1.9 billion. Some fuckhead, I believe, from California won.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah.
Figures it's California. It's probably Paul Pelosi getting the big payoff. Fuck.
Yep.
I don't
So,
know.
but no,
Hell, nine.
we all voted in this household and fucking did our part, even though I really wanted to be able to go down there and vote, and they just wanted to make it a huge hassle. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Just
Wait, you didn't vote because it was a
oh
hassle?
no. We had to do our mail because Oregon's mail in. Unless you fucking do your whole, you jump through 47 hoops and then, it's just bullshit.
Oh, wait a minute. Are we getting the if you don't vote, you can't complain arguments going here? Is that what people are saying?
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. See, everybody's.
Well, Waspitch did
I love
say,
you guys.
Bobby,
No,
that's why
I love
vote.
you guys. I have no problem you guys saying shit. It's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but opinions are like belly buttons. Everybody's got one, and they all smell a little funny. So, Bobby says, "Love you,
Ooh.
Yank, but that
Well,
cocky
that-
stay at home and will win attitude is given. They only steal close." Yeah, well, it's not going to be. That's what I'm saying. It ain't going to be close. Charlie Crist is not fucking going to win. So
I absolutely said that. Yes, sir. I absolutely said that. Fucking Bobby.
Who? What? What did he say?
Bobby said, yes, sir. I absolutely said that.
No, it's all good. I mean, what are you going to do?
So I like whoever Bobby B has said, I hate voting for Republicans, but I love pissing off Democrats. So I voted straight red.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bobby B. We'll take it.
Yeah. I know that Black Sheepdog and I follow the same guy. He turned me on to him. A YouTuber called Strategic Eyes, and he's a pretty interesting cat. He's a police officer in New York, and he does videos regarding a lot of different things. And I like the way he thinks. He's pretty objective. He definitely says he's not a conservative. He's not a Republican, but he is voting in New York right now for Lee Zeldin. And why is he voting for Lee Zeldin? He's saying he's voting for him because he represents where this gentleman's Strategic Eyes is in his life and policies that are going to be better for him where he is in his life. And I think that's what we all have to do. He's catching a lot of shit from what I understand, watching his videos. He happens to be a darker skinned fellow. And so he's catching from his community a lot of the, the horrible shit that's said from people when you don't follow the Democrat plan. He's being called the Uncle Tom and the coon and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bad, like you can't be part of the club anymore because you voted different. It's kind of stupid if you ask me. But, the guy's not a hood rat. He owns property. He's a cop. He seems like a good guy. He's reasonable. And I can appreciate him making a decision to go against what he's done his whole life in voting straight blue on everything. Now he's reached a point in his life where he's starting to actually look around and say, well, on these particular issues, I side with this guy. On these particular issues, I side with that guy. And it doesn't really matter where the party is. That's kind of the way I've always felt a bit. Towards the last few elections, it's definitely been a kind of red versus blue thing for me, where it's been solid reds. But normally, whoever has the best ideas is usually what I vote for. That's kind of how I am in life. I don't know how everybody else is.
Well, they make it. It's like my daughter said. They don't make it very easy. Here's the deal. When we opened up the election ballot, and then you open up the pamphlet, it doesn't match up. So people's name that are in on the ballot are not necessarily in the pamphlet. So
wait, say that again.
So when you look at the pamphlet, the people that are on the ballot are not necessarily in the pamphlet, and vice versa. They might be in the pamphlet, but they may not be on the ballot. So if you don't fucking pay attention, you may miss the fact that you could have voted for somebody that you wanted to vote for. We literally watched this happen. Well, in both instances, where a man named Chris Mann, I think is his name, we met him at the tractor pulls, and he talked with us, and we voted for him. But we had to. His name was not in the ballot or in the pamphlet, so we had to write it down so the kids remembered when they looked at it that who it was, because they met him also. And then there were names that were on the ballot that were in the ballot or in the pamphlet that weren't on the ballot, and so vice versa. So both ways we found this. It blew me away. How can you vote like that? It with not the correct information in there. I mean, anybody else run across the fact that the ballot didn't match the pamphlet? Because this has happened every year that we voted. It's not like just this year.
Has your election supervisor for where you are they a fucking scumbag, stupid person who's been in there way too long, or have you guys replaced them in a while? You know what I mean? Like down here, your election supervisor, because they're in charge of printing the ballots and all that kind of shit, I believe, and making sure everybody gets their correct paperwork and
I have no
for
idea.
your county. You don't know?
You'd
I
think
don't know.
I'd know that, but I have no idea who that even is.
And not knocking you at all, because I just found out about mine because we had to replace ours a couple of years ago because we had some ancient lady who didn't know what she was doing. It turned out to be a partisan hack from one side. Man, staying up on politics for real is not an easy task, because even though we tend to like go to the polls for the big ballot, 1 and 2s, whether that be your governor or your senator or whatever, there's also all these other people you got to vote for. School this, state that, judge this, fucking chief of. It's like, how can you sit and research all these fucking people when half the time, like you said, you can't even get good information as to who's running? You get it on this piece of paper, but it's not on this one. The same list as I think what you were saying. So it's a lot of fucking work, man. And most Americans, me included, is too lazy to fucking research everything and everybody. I can't do it. I don't have a stake in the school, right? So school ones.
Well, here's the deal. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't give a fuck what it is. Bill, I don't care what it is. Measure, I don't care what they call it. I don't care. It could be a new law. I don't care. It is. I'm not voting on it. It's always a no. Because I am not voting for more fucking government. And if I vote yes, it means I have to put somebody in there to watch that shit. Now you've got to hire a whole fucking department for that. Yes. No.
I agree.
I ain't doing it. So it's always an automatic no. I don't give a fuck what song and dance they put in there. It don't matter. I vote no.
Right. Yeah, no, I always vote no too when there's initiatives or things in the except well, like some things I do vote for, and hey, this is technically a Democrat sort of thing, but I voted for the restoration of felons' rights to vote in Florida. If you're a felon, but you've done your time and everything, you get your fucking rights back, in my opinion.
Did you see where they arrested him?
I did. But these were people that changed their names to vote in the past. So it just kind of caught up with them. One of them, anyway, I saw that. It was a lady. She had changed her name and voted. She was a felon. And then the thing came through where she could vote. But see, again, this goes to your election officials, because they don't clear the fucking rolls right.
But I seen a lot. There were like 200 people that they went along and arrested.
Yes.
And it wasn't because they changed their name. They changed the law. And so these people thought they could vote. And then they turned around and changed. At least the news thing that I watched on it said, then they turned around and said, no, you shouldn't have voted. And so now you're going to jail for it. I mean, they obviously, I think it was that civil rights lawyer that talked about it. Either that or Steve Leto. One of the
two. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about it. I just saw, excuse me, a quick blurble about some people getting arrested down here for that. And then I think there was like 5 of them. But I think it is part of a larger thing. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's supposedly passed, where they are supposedly allowed to vote. So I don't know what the deal is or what they did. But I just think it sucks. Make a mistake, go to jail, pay your fines, get out. You can't vote. That's kind of fucking dumb.
Well, I think that once you've served your time. Now, if you murdered somebody, I'm sorry, I don't even think you should be out of prison. So I don't give a fuck I don't care how long they gave you. You shouldn't have got out. So no, I don't think you should get to vote. I don't even think you should get to breathe. But for some reason, they think otherwise. But once you have a sister murdered for that, it kind of tends to change how you feel about that kind of shit.
Yeah, I would kind of think it would. Yep,
just
for sure. Let's see. Hal 9000. It should be very simple. If you are not in jail or prison, that one disappeared. If you are not in jail or prison, you can vote. Same with guns. I agree. If you are not in jail or prison, you have the same rights as everyone else. Yep, absolutely. That's the way I look at it. Bobby, not all felons. Not all. Can you help me, Gutter? I can't read this shit. I really can't.
Not all felons. I have a friend who cannot vote who are conservatives. But a lot of the people locked up in cities are not exactly conservatives.
That's true.
True.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. Long day. I'm tired.
Bobby said it depends on what you did.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you did something that was horrible, right? You're still in fucking prison. You're not getting out most of the time. Well, nowadays we don't even know. Fucking people try and murder other people and they're out in cashless bail. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this country. I just don't get it.
Oh, Sherry said blizzard ended. Now on to extreme cold warnings, going down to a minus 25 tonight. So, Yank, you just need to hush up about your hot weather.
Yeah, my 88 degrees today. Breaking records all last week in the 90s. Yep.
Poor Sherry. Sherry, trust me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sherry.
If I could smack him in the forehead for you, Sherry, I would.
Should hit me in the ding-a-ling. Don't kid yourself.
Dude.
Kick me right in the couillons.
I know this girl that knows him. And trust me, I could pretty much get her to do whatever I need her to do to him.
Shut up. Hush. You horrible woman, you. You're all on the same side. You're all related.
We have to be.
Yeah, I guess so. Because it just takes one of me to kick all your asses.
Wow. No shit.
Wow.
All at the same time. Wasp said we had 80 degrees on Saturday and now it's dropping to 35 and dropping. That's the kind of shit I hate. It's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, big swings like that are gross. God, I can't stop yawning. What does that mean? Does that mean money? What does yawning mean?
It means a lack of oxygen, actually.
Oh, great.
It does. You're trying to get more oxygen in you.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. It
does.
Huh. Wonder why. I've been sitting here talking. That's why I'm using up all the oxygen in the room. You just
smoked a cigarette, fool.
No, I don't really smoke, man. It's not smoking
the
like you
cigarette
think.
Does. I told my mom that too for years.
No, but it's true. I don't inhale. I don't inhale. Smoke. So how am I smoking?
I don't smoke. Technically, cigarette does.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Don't you remember saying that?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yep. Hold on. I got. Let me turn
Tony
my mic
G
off. I have to
said,
blow my nose.
Wait. Tony G said, Yank, we're gonna ride this country till the wheels fall off, buddy.
I'm good with that. I'm good. Wheels are fucking shaking, guys. Just so you know. I'm gonna turn my mic off and blow my nose real quick. Excuse me.
Okay, and Tony, at your age, you shouldn't be like wanting to ride the world. I mean, this country. You should be. There was other.
Do I have any boogers?
Things that you should. I can't see it. I'm on this screen about this big.
Okay, that's bigger than I am. That's what she said. It's this big.
Damn, that's like shaking a stick in a garbage can.
No doubt. Rattle tat tat. So, what do you think? Do you think we should maybe put on some live coverage? Because I'm sure some people out there are watching some live stuff.
All right. I don't know. Let's see. I have right now. I am looking at Live Now, which I believe is, I don't know who it's Fox. And it's Herschel Walker and Warnock.
Oh, I have to say, with this, some of these candidates, I don't know where these people come from, and I don't know how they can get to the position of becoming a candidate for something like that. Have you listened to Herschel Walker speak?
No, but
okay. No, but what?
I can tell.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say. I really think people should be able to enunciate.
It's just he looks a little like he
been playing football all his life. Football
he was a boxer.
Yeah. If it was not for football, I would not be playing football today. You know?
Stop. I was trying to be okay. What is a boxer's name? What the fuck? Why does it slip my mind? Come on, somebody.
Who, Mike Tyson? I don't know.
Thank you. I'm pretty sure it's his cousin.
Really?
No.
Are you for real? No, they're not related. But yes. Yeah, they almost sound alike, you know. So I'm gonna rip out your heart, you son of a bitch. I don't know. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. So we got Warnock and
You're calling me Goathead.
Goathead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Get close. Why is that dinging?
Because you forgot to turn off your Ring doorbell.
Fly Crew said, I did. Fly Crew said, get closer, Yank. He'll tell you. If you've got hammer hanging out of there.
Oh. Yeah. That's all right. I don't care if we do. Because you know why? It's just us. It's not like I'm talking to the whole world or anything. It's just us and what do we call it? The No Name Bar or the what? The
right. What and 25 other people. That's it.
That's it. So we're good.
You don't care if 25 other people see Booger hanging out. If you were in a bar with 25 other people, I'm fairly certain you'd be like, uh-oh, shit. Why didn't you tell me I had that going on?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm pretty laid back. Depends, was I on the prowl or not? If I was on the prowl, then I would mind. But if not, nah.
I used to work with my daughter.
Uh-huh.
At this nursing home, we'd get off work and my fucking mascara would be clear down here and my eye and my makeup, everything. And we'd go and get in the car and I'd look in the rearview mirror. I'd be like, what the fuck? Seriously, you looked at me all fucking day. She's like, I didn't even fucking notice it. I'm like, you really? And you're a girl. I couldn't, she never would tell me if the shit was, you know, but somebody else will. My daughter-in-law is really good at going, yeah, you wiped off half your eyebrow. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm glad you told me. So I can at least wipe off the other half.
There you go. Nice. It's good to have friends.
That's right.
Yep.
I got your 6, man. Okay.
Steve W says, damn autocorrect. Ron DeSantis is one in Florida. So I guess
Bobby B said we'd all be wasted if we were in a bar together. At least I'm sure I'd get Tony wasted. Laugh out loud.
There you go.
You wouldn't get the rest of us wasted? What the fuck, Bobby? Okay. All right. Do we want to watch?
Who would be the bartender? That's what I want to know.
Not me.
Out of this whole crew, who would be the bartender? Wouldn't be me. I would be doing drinking too much.
I'm going to say Eli.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Eli could be our bartender.
Al said he don't drink. I don't drink a whole lot either, dude. Since the live started, these guys have now gotten me to drink. And I drink amaretto, but that's...
Cheers, Gunner.
Cheers. You got to go this way. You're going the wrong way. Don't take a drink. What the fuck? The wrong way. Other
Clinky,
way.
clink. Clink. Now, there we
Cheers.
go. Clink, clink.
There, clink.
Good stuff.
Oh, nice. It tastes like liquid almonds, though, man.
Good stuff.
Okay. I was going to shut this off.
No, don't shut nothing. What are you shutting off? The ring?
No, yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah. Put on, share the screen though. I'll put on the live thing for a little while. Should we invite anybody on here?
We can. Let me first post the link.
Okay. Andy Smith says doesn't drink either. What's wrong with you people?
It's fine, dude. Like I said, I don't normally drink unless I'm on here. I'm serious.
She's lying, you guys. Every time I call her during the day, it's like, hello. What are you doing?
He's so full of shit.
Oops, I dropped my panties again.
Okay, what was I doing with them? I just say that just to get you going. Nothing to do with me drinking.
No. Nope.
Okay. Present. That's no
arms.
Right. Invite. Fuck. Shut up.
Present arms.
Okay. I got it.
Oh, let it go. It hurts.
You got it too tight. Fuck. And now you know what I have to do? I have to log out of Gutter Girl and log in. Oh, no. Fucking yank and Gutter. And then I have to go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, well. It's not my fault. So you know what? I was thinking, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to get a PC if I really ever want this shit to work right, blah, 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 blah. But I see Steve Leto uses a laptop for all of his lives. So
okay. So yeah, but he's probably got a super duper juiced up laptop, right?
Oh, good point.
Bobby caught that, laughing my ass off. Arms. Black Sheepdog says Gigi sounds like Pelosi when you call her. That was
What the
mean,
fuck?
dude. He thinks you
That
sound
was
like
fucking
Pelosi.
rude. I'm gonna fucking put you in timeout, Tony, you cocksucker. There, how's that for fucking being Pelosi? I'll stick you in my ice cream fucking freezer, cocksucker. Okay. I'm just kidding.
Fly Crew says, Gigi, I think Yank just related you to Pelosi. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. Black Sheepdog did.
He better not.
Fire. Oh, you
Oh,
guys
he
are killing
said
me.
that because I was hammered. That's why. Huh.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Oh, he said, uh-oh, Tony's in trouble. Okay, sorry. I skipped. Okay. I can turn this one. Oh, it's already muted. Okay. So I pinned it, didn't I?
I don't know.
Fuck, it didn't pin. Hold the phone.
Do, 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 do.
StreamYard. And
Bobby
pin it.
says he's on a laptop.
Bobby's on a laptop, yeah.
He's on a laptop. I am on a notepad.
It's pinned. Not pinned. Come on now. I just did it, Fly Crew. There we go. See? Go ask Hunter about laptops a bit.
What?
Well, I said, go ask Hunter about laptops.
Yeah.
She kind of tickled my funny when she said that. Okay, Andy, it happens to me when I tell someone I don't drink. They ask if I have a drinking problem.
I have no drinking problem. I don't drink. No problem. No, hey, I respect people that don't drink.
No, just because you choose not to drink.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
I don't
It's
really
just kind of
like
weird to be in a bar that you don't drink, though. That's a little odd because everyone else around you is all of a sudden acting the fool.
Oh.
And I've been the only sober person in a bar, and yeah, that's an experience. It's
Well, a lot of people just don't. I mean, they still can go to the bar and visit with everybody, and
yes,
have a pop, and
yes,
I mean, or maybe they partake in other things.
Other recreational devices. I gotcha.
Right.
It's true. It's not that there's anything wrong with that. I've always felt like stimulating the mind in different ways is always a good thing.
Get fly to Gigi. What?
So the link got posted?
Yeah. I don't know what
okay.
fuck the holdup is. No, because we're waiting on you. Somebody, if you're going to come on, because we're going to turn on.
Yeah, if not, we're gonna sit back and watch some talking heads talk about the election and how some of it's on one channel will be it's the end of the world, and on the others it'll be the greatest thing since sliced bread. So,
but we'll wait a second here, anyways. I'll find some more live streams. I should go get
from Canada. Cheers. Abbott pulling ahead. Let's go, Brandon.
Okay, let's see here. Lives.
Yes.
And what do we got? There we got Daily Wire. Didn't I already have them up?
I don't know.
Let me see here what they're talking about. Daily Wire is a good one. I don't think they'll. Oh no, they're just talking. So you know why? Because I think a lot of them are done.
Too close to call.
Well, a lot of them
later.
Well, they've closed the.
Yes.
The booths or whatever. Like, who's that?
Damon says Florida's going red. Yeah, I think it will. Although, we'll see. I don't know, man. This invasion, I'll tell you, this invasion that we've been subjected to as a country is definitely going to come home to roost in a few years, because a lot of these people are going to bleed off into society. They're going to get a hold of illegal, wrong IDs and stolen SS Social Security cards and whatever. and or they're just going to be made that they can vote. You know, there's the moves that start. One that started in like New York, where they wanted them to just be able to vote in the local elections, just the local, just the local stuff. And I don't know if that passed or not, but just the fact that someone even suggested it, they should be hanging from a tree. I'm sorry, you don't get to vote if you're not a citizen. I'm sorry, you don't. And that means if you came in illegally, you don't get to become a citizen.
Fly Crew, you saying I should put Steven Chowder on? Is that what you're saying?
Crowder.
Steven Chowder.
Crowder. Louder with Crowder.
Louder with Crowder.
But I agree 100%. And as somebody from New York, Yank, I flipped the fuck out when they gave all illegals driver's licenses. And I mean, every DMV, every morning, you saw lines around the fucking building. And then, whoopsie, we accidentally registered them to vote too. So they're basically citizens. And they did it. I'll put it to you this way. If I got caught operating a vehicle without a license, or no license or suspended license, it's a big fucking deal. If you're illegal, $250 fine. Have a nice day. They have more rights than we do. We're the tax cattle is what we are.
Yeah.
You know.
That sucks.
And I was busting your chops. You can't complain if you can't fill out a fucking bubble, big guy. I love you though.
I love you too,
you
man.
All right? Something's eating you tonight. You all right? You seem a bit down.
Me? No. No. Hey, cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. What's tonight's drink word? We got to come up with one.
That's a Rick thing. We're big people here. We don't need a drink word. We just fucking drink.
I picked the fucking drink word.
What's that?
I picked the drink word.
Oh, okay. Well, pick it.
Well, sometimes.
Nipples. Every time you say nipples.
I'll tell you.
Say that very often.
That live, because I've missed a few. The live where we chose hammer as the drink word. That motherfucker said hammer like 500 times in the first match. I was just chugging beers. I'm like, I'm running out. I had to send Eli to go get some beers.
Yeah,
Eli would make a great bartender. He could drink everybody under the table.
There
it would have been good for the bar if he was tending. But
I was gonna say you can't have a bartender partaking too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
How the hell are you?
I'm good, man. I apologize. I missed your live. Last night? Was it last night?
Yeah, I was surprised all you guys showed up. Got a girl, and she put a sad face when I put on Facebook. I don't see you on Facebook anymore, Russ. You took a break?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done on Facebook. Yeah, well, ever since before I got locked out and my password changed by somebody, I'm just not gonna go back. I like the peace and quiet.
Well,
I do miss
now that we could suddenly use the fucking community tab. I forget about that sometimes because there used to be a subscriber threshold. I'll do announcements through there as well as Facebook, but I usually tell people on Facebook like thinking about going live. And it was supposed to be an election night eve live where we went over what exactly was on the fucking chopping block and what it was, and then it turned into a 2-hour COVID rant. So. But there was that. People got to see some cool shit and got to see some, source material about that whole, carfuffle, whatever. Carfuffle. Yeah, that's a fun word. That's the drink word. Everybody drink.
Carfuffle.
Carfuffle.
Oh, maybe here's a good one.
What's a good one?
Abrams is going to win, huh?
It's cold here. My nipples are at attention. Sherry, I love you.
Pinchy.
I love you. Is not
good news for the Herschel.
Any woman that talks about her nipples.
I jump in there because we knew that he
was. Oh, okay. We're watching this.
Oh.
Just when the conversation got interesting.
Revving himself.
Instead, I get to watch. Instead of talking
this weekend.
What's that?
How many people signed your titties this weekend?
Nobody.
I'm going to do a shameless plug here.
Yes, go ahead.
My boys' band played at Village Pub in Lindenhurst this weekend. The name of the band is Gens X. And I think you guys would absolutely... Well, you're a rockhead. we like good old school rock and roll, and you
I
know,
get coffee.
and this is Gen's X on SoundCloud. It's spelled GJENZ space X. Rock the fucking house. And I tried to get some video. My phone's not really doing any justice for it, but they're everything from like Judas Priest and good old school 70s dueling guitar solos rock, all the way to incorporating all that 90s grunge era music all in one. Like you know that sound of the 90s that just was there and then disappeared. It was only there for like the 90s, like that grunge sound, that catchy, melodic, upbeat, but it's also like a little thrashy at the same time, you know, like the whole Nirvana type.
Yep.
And you mix that with like Judas Priest, and you got it. My friend Gary Komodo, he watches, he tunes in, he'll watch the live back when he can. He's a fan of yours. Cool. So I wanted to plug him, you guys, if you want to ever check out Gen's X, some awesome music, 100% original band, bringing back all the shit that's been missing from music nowadays. You know what I mean? Like
very cool.
That was so I had them sign my titties.
Oh. That's how we got okay, because I was wondering how we're gonna circle back to who signed whose titties.
them and an old chick original band. I had them sign my titties. Gary refused to sign my titties personally.
Very nice.
But yeah, he's one of those. I'm not touching your fucking titties. But I was like, well, everyone else signed them. You go and poop on the party. But they're awesome, and that was fun. That's why I was asking about titties. Crowder's banned on YouTube right now. Yeah, that's why he has a whole piss off YouTube outro.
Well, then I should probably like put him on here, right? I mean, isn't that what that means?
If he's on YouTube, I mean, it depends if you guys want to live stream someone else's live stream.
Right.
We could tune into bits. Absolutely. See what's going on. That's kind of what they do. They just go over and they'll be like, let's see what's going on. All right, enough of that. And then they go back to whatever they're talking about.
Ann says Jamie has a hysterical live from Leicester. What?
Fuck. I was on ours. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
I mean, you know, we were talking about nipples, and now I got to look at a boob. So we had 3 boobs on the TV there for a second. Now we have 1. Who's this lady? Jesus, I can't see shit. Who is she?
Election. It doesn't say.
I'll be honest, she kind of looks obnoxious to talk to just from the video, like without hearing
a little bit.
It looks like one of those just like obnoxious to talk to.
Well, there's 3 obnoxious looking people now.
Guy in the middle looks confused, and the guy on the left is just like, I say things. I don't know what's going on here. What channel is that?
I don't know.
10 Phoenix.
Oh, local channels. Go to national channels. Go to CNN. Go to Fox. Go to MSNBC. I want to see the familiar talking heads freaking out.
Okay, fine.
If you can, please. Because the local channels,
Oh my God, it almost looks like Joe Biden's on Fox right now. From far away. If I was able to fucking flip the screen, I would. And they always bring this girl on. She's like an obnoxious. All right, this is the thing with leftists. This is the big divide. People on the right tend to want to just be left the fuck alone. And the people on the left kind of want to just tell you how the fuck to live. That's why they mandate all this shit. We're going to take your guns. You can't say that. And that's my biggest problem. And I got pushed to the right. I used to be considered a leftist. Mm-hmm. All the way up until Trump. I was considered a liberal, left-leaning American. You could like guns. And liberal means you're liberty. I'm liberal on things. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't harm nobody. You know what I mean? And we got cast. Now they're calling Elon Musk far right and all this shit because he wants to let people speak their mind.
Oh, he thinks he's going to win.
Nazi. Who? Who does?
DeSantis says he's projected. He wants to speak after his.
Oh, how could he not?
I think he's going to win. Yeah, he's going to win.
Oh, he's going to lose because he only needed one more bubble filled
one
in.
vote.
And Yank stayed home. One bubble.
That fucker.
Right. Fucker.
And then he's going to complain. Well, you ain't got much to complain about down there except all the New Yorkers coming down raising housing prices.
Yeah. Well, if they keep doing that, I might sell and get the hell out of here.
We're all coming to visit Fly Crew. Chief's in the house.
What up, Chief? Oof.
Okay, let me go back here. Where was I? Right there. Oh, this thing's so
What is he about to come out? So, in other news,
yes,
I am in Albany installing, for the first time, the big ass EV chargers, and it's a little nerve wracking because I'm dealing with some voltage I've never dealt with before, and it's cool. It's a learning experience.
I bet.
But if you get hit by it, even if you feel fine, you got to go get defibrillated.
No kidding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I notice I don't wear my rings anymore. No more rings.
Yeah. I always wondered about that when you would say you were doing electrical work and you had all them rigs. I'm like, oh, that's a bad
fuck
idea.
Yeah. One of the rings has a piece of copper fused to it. But
okay.
It does, but the rest of them, you just learn to be fucking careful. It's living on the edge. It's as good as a cup of coffee. You want to learn to focus? Wire up a panel with stainless rings on.
No. Sorry, man. No.
No,
I've been inside panels, and I don't even like going inside with like insulated tools. So no.
How from boots on the ground? How is and this is a little counterpoint to Fly Crew about inconveniences. A buddy of mine was worried about his house down in Florida. I'm not exactly sure where it was. He went down to find out it was completely fucking destroyed, and he had no insurance. His house was demolished. How are you guys making out where you're at?
Fine. I'm good. We're of course tomorrow night, Thursday, we're supposed to get another hurricane that's coming in from the other side of the state.
Julia,
in
right?
Miami first. It's only going to be a 1
category. Is it Julia?
1. Is it what?
Julia?
I don't know the name of it,
Julie,
to be honest.
Julie coming to wreck your fucking house?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I think it's Julia. I thought I heard Julia.
Really?
They usually do it alphabetically.
Oh my God, I'd love it.
Fuck
yeah,
that.
no, I don't know what the name of it is, but yeah, that one's coming in. And to be honest, things are so band-aided here that I'll lose power, I'll lose internet, and we still have trash and debris still all stacked up in front of people's houses. So if we get like 50-mile-an-hour winds, that shit's gonna start blowing around. And almost everybody's roof has a blue fucking tarp on it, so those will be flying around everywhere too. So yeah, it'll probably be another mess. But other than that, we're doing pretty damn good for a place that got smashed about a month ago. You know,
Sugar Butcher says it's Nicole.
How did they go from I to N?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I was Ian.
That's the one that smacked you.
Yeah, it's the one that smacked us. Then I think there was another one that was stayed down and wound up going into the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. That got named. And then we had this one. And then I think there was also one out in the Atlantic that sort of did nothing except go north. So they've been a couple since Ian.
Oh, no, here it is. Tropical storm. This is, let me see the date on this. Yeah. Hurricane Julia brought flooding rain to Central America. It's fucking, yeah, you're right. Okay. Nicole. That leaves a bad taste in Eli's mouth. Yeah, Nicole's the homewrecker. What? Be careful with that one.
Yeah, I was just gonna.
Pesky citizen,
I
all
was just
boobs, great and
hey,
small.
yeah. Julie was just gonna blow your lid off, and she's gonna wreck your home.
Yeah, who?
No,
Julia, if you're gonna wreck my home, blowing me is a good way to do it.
That's what I mean. I was just gonna blow your head out.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
If only you could see the top of whose lap I'm on right now, right?
Ooh.
You guys, it took me a second to figure out you were talking about computers.
Yeah, Pornhub.
Just like a 9-volt battery. You know what? I'll tell you, a girl's butthole is like a 9-volt battery. You know you shouldn't, but eventually you're gonna put your tongue on it.
No.
You won't eat pineapple on pizza, but butthole.
Whoo, whoo! This is definitely going.
Yeah, we always leave Julie out of the conversation. And then I accused her of coming to destroy Yank's house. It's Nicole, that fucking bitch. She's always gotta get involved.
She gonna blow my head off too?
Well, I don't know.
She's fucking a home wrecker. I was just gonna blow your roof off.
Woof.
I was just going for the top, dude. You know, the tippity top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay.
We got a goddamn. That was an honest, earnest goddamn.
Goddamn. All right. So what the hell else is going on around this fucking ball of mud we're all sitting on? Anything interesting? We always talk about shit in the United States, right?
We all kind of, well, most of us live here.
Yes, but I feel bad for our out of country fellows who are always here and mention that there's stuff going on. Like who was it? Was it Lee? No, who was it that was going to be 37 below 1,000 degrees?
Oh, Canada. That's Sherry. And
Sherry.
Then Kaya's in New Zealand.
That's right.
I don't think Tup's here. I don't think Shaz is here.
I'm a pesky citizen. Tongue punch and fart boxes. Damn right.
Just made me throw up in my mouth a little bit.
Actually, up here, it's been summer in New York. I love global warming until summer comes. So for now, I'm enjoying global warming. I'd say go out and give the cows all of the broccoli, peppers, and beans you can, because this weather is great. Cow farts. That was a cow fart joke.
There you go.
Honestly, Yank, you know what's fucked up? You stopped Facebook. You could ask Julie. I stopped with the politics on my regular profile. I've been sharing the most fucked up memes. I mean, some of them, I even look at them and go, oh, fucking post.
When you got to check yourself, they're bad.
I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh, Jesus. I've been on okay, so there's inner drama on my Facebook where me and my boy TJ go back and forth and Adolfo. Julia will understand TJ, Jedlicker, and Adolfo Barrios. And we all go back and forth in the comments and we all fuck with each other and it's funny. TJ got mad I wasn't getting banned. I haven't been banned yet. So he just started fucking reporting me. So me and TJ just went on this reporting each other fucking war and reporting each other for all kinds of stuff. And then I started posting his face on all kinds of shit, like a chicken wearing a dildo. I made it my profile picture. There he is.
And put our finger in the wind. Leaders don't follow, they lead. We set out a vision. We executed on that vision, and we produced historic results. And the people of this state have responded in record fashion.
I will say one thing. We have a good-looking first lady here.
Due to failed leadership in Washington, Florida is on the right track. I believe the survival of the American experiment requires a revival of true American principles. Florida has proved that it can be done. We offer a ray of hope that better days still lie ahead. I am proud of our achievements in this state. I am honored by your support, and I look forward to the road ahead. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race in this first term. And
Don't say gay.
And you better fucking finish the second one too now, you asshole.
Don't say gay.
We've accomplished more than anybody thought possible 4 years ago, but we've got so much more to do, and I have only begun to fight. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Thank you for a historic landslide victory.
A landslide.
That's my governor.
Room with Governor Ron DeSantis.
And it would have been more than a landslide had you have fucking voted.
I know. I have that kind of clout. I get it.
Don't you feel a little useless now?
No.
You didn't need to.
No. I knew he was going to win. I mean, I know the guy he was running against, Charlie Chris.
I'm fucking with you, big guy. I'm fucking with you.
No, I know. But no, I mean, listen. Here's the again. Look, if let's say the House is taken, the Senate's taken, and things change, right? We see some real serious change in DC as to how our politics is being run, and we see a pullback towards the right. I will happily come on here and say I made a mistake. I was wrong. I should have voted. Whatever it takes, because I'm honest that way. But if it comes back and it's the same old business, the same shit it was with the Tea Party movement and all this shit, and nothing happened, I'm not gonna say I told you so, but I'm gonna be like, well, that's why I didn't vote, because I know what happens. What was gonna happen.
Understand you got that backwards, right? If you don't vote and it doesn't go to the way that we want it has to do with people not fucking voting, right?
No,
they can only steal close elections.
I understand that. But how close is close? What are you going to say? 1 million votes is close? 80,000 votes is close?
Trump lost by 40,000 votes.
40,000 votes is not a little bit.
That's across the nation?
Mm-hmm. That's kind of
no, that's it. No, that's but when you say across the nation, that's just in the battlegrounds,
10,000
battleground
here,
states.
10,000 there, 20,000 here. It was all swing states, about 20,000, 40,000 to 50,000 votes that he lost by. 81 million. It was the popular vote number. That's not the electoral.
Right. Look, if I don't vote, right. And I said, if I don't vote, I said, if our side takes the House and the Senate, right? So they'll both be Republican controlled, but nothing changes, then I will say that's why I didn't vote. If things change because they took the Senate and the House, if politics changes and we're pulled more towards the right, then I will say I was wrong for not voting.
I digress. That's fair. That's fair. That's 100% fair. Well, we need Republicans with fucking spines, and we got to hold their goddamn feet to the fire. And it's not about Republicans or Democrat. I'm with you. I'm an independent. I don't give a shit if it's a Democrat that's offering good policies. I don't vote for emotion. I'm not in a cult. I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Neither. Right.
But unfortunately, there's no common sense Democrats. None. I don't see any fucking moderate Democrats. I see spineless establishment Republicans, and I see a new wave of the Republican Party, which doesn't like the establishment. That's why the whole fucking establishment calls them extreme. We just want our freedoms back. We don't like you, government, and we don't want to be controlled by you. Go fuck yourself, pay your own goddamn bills, and stop telling us what to do. It's very fucking simple, you know. And now, there's not so much that you really got to worry about, even when they pass fucking laws, except for prices. Like in New York City, when they pass all these fucking policies, I can't drive down certain streets. They want to put in congestion pricing. So if I drive past a certain street, I get mailed a fucking bill. And if I don't pay that fucking bill, then they're going to suspend my registration or my license. Like, that's the type of shit that affects me. Yeah. You know, the rest of this shit, you can pass whatever gun laws you want. I don't even own guns. I lost them all in a fucking revolution reenactment a long time ago. And that kind of shit. The day-to-day. But when you go grocery shopping and $180 gets you a fucking rotisserie, a bag of cat litter, and a loaf of bread, and then you got to go pay. Right now, I could show you $7 gallons of diesel, $7 gallons of diesel, and they're gonna start rationing this shit. You may not care about politics, but it cares about you. And if try as you might fill out a fucking bubble, it's the least of the effort just to say, hey, you know what? I tried, and this is bullshit. You know what I mean? And I get it. But there's a lot of people that they dismiss and they go, oh, like a lot of my friends were like, there's no way Lee Zeldin's gonna lose. Oh, I couldn't make it, but Lee Zeldin's gonna win. And it's like, you know how many fucking people are like that? And Lee Zeldin doesn't get the votes. He loses by 200 or 2,000. If 2,000 people had gone out, he would have won. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I do understand the
argument. I get it, and I understand
voting.
Your sentiment when it comes to it. I do. And a lot of people think your vote doesn't count. It fucking counts. They got to cheat it. Would it make it look close?
You count, motherfucker.
You count, Yank, and you count in my book. I want to see your bubble filled. You got to fill your bubbles. You got to fill your bubble.
Thanks. I like I said, I normally. Man, I can't remember the last time I did not vote for everything. I mean, I vote for every fucking thing every time. This is the first time I just decided to sit one out. You know, especially, and I gotta say, and I did play the odds, but I recognized the landscape of my particular state, and I wasn't concerned. My vote didn't.
Honestly,
yeah,
I would have. Yeah, I would have bet that DeSantis won. I would have.
Yeah. I'm thinking Marco Rubio was going to be.
When you say that, though, your message emanates to people and
I know it does.
With people. So there might be people in other states that their races are fucking close and are like, you know, don't deflate other people's, you know. Just because Yank has DeSantis, you don't, unless you're in Florida.
Right. Right.
Nothing else is given.
Right.
DeSantis is a powerhouse in Florida, and
I'll tell you, if you're in Arizona, I'd be voting for Kerry Lake.
Yep.
You know,
I heard something like the statistics. There was like 12% Democrats that came out to Arizona. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up some shit real quick. Well, since we're gonna go back to the election talk, we have to. This is the biggest midterm election
in our lifetimes.
Well, this one really is, because look what they did to the energy sector. Have you ever seen someone completely halt drilling and energy and all of this shit?
Well,
no. 2 years, and now he's going to shut down all the fucking coal plants.
I know he said that. He actually said the quiet part.
He said, no more drilling, and we're shutting down the fucking coal plants. Yeah. We're going to rely on wind, and they don't even have the windmills up. Where are the windmills? Where are the windmills?
They're in China.
You know, I am 100% for clean green energy.
Sure.
100%. I work in the goddamn industry of EV chargers. Build it while it's coinciding with our current fucking energy grid, and then start transferring sectors over when it can handle it. They're just throwing all the groceries out because they plan on planting a fucking garden, and you're going to starve in the meantime. That's what the fuck is going on here right now. And it's putting the what do they call it? Putting the carriage before the horse, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, carriage before the horse.
It's fucking insane. You ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, the things are fucking crazy. They really are.
But it only affects you in certain ways, and that's where Yank does have a point. Getting all wrapped up in this. Now, I follow this shit. It's a full-time fucking job. It really is a stressor, and I never used to give a fuck about politics. I didn't care about politics until 2016 when Trump announced he was running. That was the first time, because I saw what was on the chopping block, and I said, if Trump's running, things got to be pretty fucking bad. And that's when my eyes blew open. And at first, I was enraged, and it took up a lot of my energy, my time. It still takes up a lot of my time, but I got to disseminate a lot of shit. It does. I don't see it as a waste of energy, because there's a lot of people that I also tone down, and they get fucking crazy. And I'm like, you could tone down from it. The things that it really matters when it comes to politics is your pocketbook. Your pocketbook, your fucking safety. That's about it. Your children, your pocketbook, your safety. You should be able to feed yourselves. You should be able to afford to feed yourselves, house yourselves. So when it comes to prices like gas, like energy, electricity for your home, food, and then what your kids are learning in school, those are the things that are immediate to you that matter. The rest of all the other shit, I don't think government should be involved in at all. Like the whole abortion thing. How is that even a political fucking topic?
Dude, that's where like that thing that I played at the beginning, right, of tonight's thing, the schoolyard rock thing, the preamble. That. You missed it?
I missed it. I was setting up the hotel Wi-Fi. I didn't get in until about 8:18. I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah. Because it was the Schoolhouse Rock one for the preamble, right? And the preamble sets up what our fucking government is supposed to fucking do. And our government is supposed to provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. That's it. That's it. Now, I realize that a lot of things can fit into provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, right? But they shoehorn all this fucking crazy shit into it. And it's like, the government is not supposed to have that big of a fucking role in your day-to-day life. And what do? Our whole lives are spent either talking, thinking, or subjugated to what the fucking federal government has decided. And it has rolled downhill to the states and locals where we are just under fucking rule. And it sucks.
Oh, we got a royal ruling class in this fucking country.
And that's why you can go back. I almost played the other one they had, which was the Boston Tea Party one. And you just swap out where they talk about King George. I think it was King George in England and how we did the revolution. And you make that the government or the DC political class. And we're in the same fucking boat. I mean, we're reliving it all over again, and everyone's just like, well, which one do you want? Do you want the one that's just going to tell us, like, yeah, you can smoke pot, man, or no, you can't smoke pot, man? And it's like, yeah, but all the other shit they're involved in, well, that's stuff they have to do. No, they don't. It's none of their fucking business. They're not supposed to be involved in this shit at all.
Yeah. Well, this is what I find funny. See, Democrats with all their fucking gun control. There's a balance here. Gun control, people go, you should be fucking taken to the streets with the gun control. I'm like, no, they're easy on gangs. They're soft on crime. And they let these fucking people out. For $500, I could go buy a fully automatic fucking AK from the gang down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Government ain't got nothing to do with that. They make it easy for me. Fuck you. If I wanted to get one, I could. And you ain't doing a goddamn thing about it. Fuck you. You don't know what I own, what I pay cash for. I pull my money out of the fucking bank. You don't know what I have. I don't have any of them. The guns that I do have are legal, but if I wanted to, I could. They make it so fucking easy for me. So it's a wash. It's a balance. That's not what the fuck I'm worried about. Gas prices, fucking taxes, that type of shit really affects us. And diesel, with a diesel shortage, you better have food.
This heat fucking crisis, man, people are going to freeze to death.
When there's no diesel?
Yeah,
and then he's putting down coal plants. Okay, quick question. How did shutting down the coal plants work out for Germany?
I honestly don't know.
They were burning clothes, books, anything they had in their house to keep warm. Now they're burning more coal than fucking ever.
See, I remember, I'm old enough to remember. I'm old enough to remember when the Soviet Union collapsed, that they had lines for toilet paper. It's funny, right? COVID similarities. Lines for toilet paper, blocks long. You go get food, you get your loaf of bread, and then they were burning all their furniture in their houses to stay warm because they had no fuel. They had no fuel to do anything with. And then someone built up their supplies and their infrastructure for oil and whatnot, because they do have the reserves for it. And now, they're not a powerhouse, but they're not exactly a wimpy country. They managed to pull themselves out of it. But the point is, it happens all the time all over the world where people freeze to death. And people better wake up and realize that the rationing and the shortages and things that are coming for this winter are coming. And you better fucking get ready.
It's not even just this winter. This winter was already coming with the grain shortages, fertilizer, fucking capping, and all that kind of shit. Farmers, the Dutch farmers, the Dutch farmers weren't lining highways and traffic in tractors for no fucking reason. The names popped up. I'm the original Bobby B. We're gonna have to figure that out. I'm Bobby Box for the rest. So don't call me Bobby B no more. We have a Bobby B. I'm Bobby Box, so we can
Bobby Box.
Yeah, Bobby Box, out of the box.
Bobby's all about the box.
Keep your mind out of the box. Keep your tongue in it.
There you go.
And always in the gutter.
Always in the gutter. Yeah, keep your mind in the gutter. But more people die from the cold than they do from. Think about global warming. Yeah. Okay, watch this. Watch me sell global warming. Longer growing seasons, longer tanning seasons. You get more. You come home. You can hang out outside without your sweaters. You save on heating bills. You know what I mean? Global warming is fucking great until summer comes. Then you gotta hide in the AC and let the world boil over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's the outside people who are not allowed to run ACs like in Africa, like Obama told them. It's the world will boil over. Not everybody could have ACs. We got them though, so tough titties.
So I love it. Yeah, man. I mean, people. I don't know.
Bobby Box, BOCCS, like box. Keep your mind out of the box. BOCCS. Bobby B though, it's also gonna mean another Bobby B. I get so confused. Not Bobby Fart Box. Listen, Pesky, you're fucking blocked. How about that? I am personally blocking you for that one, Bobby Fart Box. Yeah, that's funny.
Okay, wait. Listen
you're fucking
to
blocked. How about that? I'm blocking Pesky personally. There we go. That's so clever. Blocked. How about that? You're fucking blocked.
Bluntman said,
I blocked
you. Bluntman said what?
Bluntman said that he had a nickname of Ginger when he was in middle school because he tried dyeing his hair blonde like a dumbass.
Oh, jeez.
So obviously, it turned red. You know what's really funny, Bluntman? I got to tell you something. When I was a teenager, I did the same thing. I tried to dye mine blonde, and it just turned neon red. And so there was a trail that you could walk from my house to town. And once it got dark, they would, you could literally, people would drive by and go, "There's Julie, you can see her in the dark." And they called me the neon blonde until my hair finally dried out or grew out. I did the same thing, which was strip the hair out or strip the color. Oh, it's freaking hilarious. But I thought it was funny. Sorry. Totally off topic, but I don't care.
It's an awesome story, Thank you for sharing.
No, it's great.
I'm just fucking teasing.
What they're doing with the words box. Yeah, you didn't miss much in the meantime. Although I'm gonna unblock Pesky because I do like Pesky. That was more of a unblock. That was a Rick move. I don't block you guys. I love you guys.
Hey,
you can play Bobby Fart Box. That's funny. Maybe on Mondays because I eat heavy on the weekend. What's up, Yankee?
I forget what I was.
Well, you son of a bitch that quick. You're showing your age.
Yeah, it is. It really is. I went to go use my weights, and I was hoping I had some muscle memory, but it turned out all I had was muscle Alzheimer's. So didn't fucking remember doing it. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's one of them nights.
It's Tuesday. Days. We're all just hanging out.
Want to wake up. What's that?
I said it's Tuesday. It's a hangout. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I don't have much. I'm going to talk with a guy about some pew-pews, and him and I have been corresponding since last Thursday, and I'm going to go make a bid on a few, and probably add to my collection of a couple neat little ones. One of them I've always wanted, and I don't know why I've never owned one. But I'm going to buy a coach gun which is a 18-inch double barrel side-by-side, 12 gauge. So that ought to be fun. I've always wanted one of those. It's not really the one I was kind of looking for. The one I want has the external hammers on it, so you can really like old school it, you know. But this one has internal hammers, but it's 2 trigger and open breech in the front. So that ought to be fun if somebody decides to come in my house. It'll be a lot easier than swinging around my full 12 gauge. So I like that.
Hold your whole arm down.
What's that?
Instead, you can pull it out like this, but you got to hold your.
Yeah. Well, no, this has a full stock. This has a full stock, so I'll be able to put it right up against my shoulder, but it's only 18 inches long. So, you know, it's about that long, the whole, you know. So that's a boomstick. And if I wanted to, I can give them both barrels at the same time. Fucking boom. Give them both 12s at the same time. So that ought to be interesting.
Box. Watch out.
Yep. So I'm also what's that?
Well, I was just gonna say I'm a fan of firearms. I own none. But I'm limited, I'm limited with the knowledge of them. You know what I mean? So like you and Fly Crew and Rick are they know their guns like crazy. You know what I mean? I just know that like a camera, you fucking point, you shoot, you learn your preference with them. You know. My next 2 guns are an AK and a 308 bolt action. Because I want long range and I want another mid range, and AK is a badass. They're a little more forgiving than the AR that I used to have. I lost that one too. I lose them all. I don't know what happened to them. So the coach gun though I knew about because that was sort of you keep them in the coaches, right? That was like with the horse and buggy fucking style.
Yeah, that's what the coach shotgun. That's where
I got excited
shotgun comes from
because I was like, I understand what he's talking about right now.
Yeah,
it's fucked up, but it is what it is. I just know that you better hold on to your fucking bibbles. Guns, you know.
Yeah.
Sure. We cling to our God's religion and guns. What's up over there, Miss Julie?
I'm running through all these
Homewrecker.
Well, you ain't reading what their comments are. What are they saying?
Well, most of them, they're talking back and forth to each other and saying, you know, like,
talk amongst yourselves,
like
guys.
6 minutes ago. I'm not going to start reading the shit.
I got you.
John Anthony's in the house.
Another piece I'm going to be looking at that this guy is selling is it is a Zastava Intra Arms bolt action 30-06. But the bolt action on it is a Mauser bolt action, Mauser 98, which is about the best bolt action you can get unless you go with like a Macmillan or something newer. But as far as classic bolt action, solid as a rock, you can't get any better than a Mauser. So I'm going to look at that, and I'm going to look at a couple other guns that he has that I really don't want to talk about on here. But it should be interesting. So I'm probably going to definitely pick up at least those 2. He actually has another older shotgun. It's only a 20 gauge, and I'm not really crazy on that idea simply because I don't own a 20 gauge, so I don't have any rounds for it. Right. Yeah, so I'm kind of sticking with ones that I have rounds for. But this is 12 gauge that he has is a Featherlight made in Ithaca. Which is a John Moses Browning design, and has, instead of ejecting out of the right side, like most shotguns, it's a pump shotgun. It's a 4-in-1. So 4 in the tube, 1 in the barrel, 1 in the chamber. And instead of shooting out the side once you shoot, when you eject, it comes out the bottom where you put the shells in. So whether you're a right-handed or a left-handed shooter, it's not a problem.
It's just boop.
Yeah. So, and it's an old one. It's probably from the 1930s, which is kind of interesting, depending on how beat up it is. If it's beat up,
it's almost 100 years old. That's something you put up on the wall.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oil it up, grease it up, shoot it once or twice, but it goes on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's cool. I wanted a black powder. My friend had a black powder revolver that I really wanted. I offered to buy it. He didn't want to give it up. He ended up on the front page of a newspaper.
Well, that's never good.
He wasn't good at all. So, long story short, I didn't get that one. Yeah.
The black powder single action armies and things like that, or the actually Navy was a nice piece.
It was the golden black gun, with the black powder, and you put it in there. Yeah, it was cool. I just thought I wanted to put it in the case. I was like, that's cool.
You can buy reproductions of those,
Yeah, it might have been a reproduction. I just thought it was neat. You know what I mean? I was like, I'll give you a few bucks for it.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. And I'd love to be able to afford like 1873 Colt single action army, like old West single action shooter, 45 long Colt. I'd love to own an original, but I can't drop 20 grand, 30 grand on a fucking gun that old. But they make nice, like Uberti makes beautiful replicas of them, and you can get some nice ones. So if you were into, let's say, cowboy action shooting, or you wanted to get into it, you could do that for $500. They get, there's your 6-shooter for $500, and it runs almost exactly the same as an original Colt, So, I mean, there's alternatives out there. But yeah, I like the old Dragoon type. Those are, I think that might be what you're talking about when you see the brass and the black.
Yeah, it just kind of reminded me of some old school black powder.
Yeah, that would be.
See her over here getting bored, so I'm goosenecking, pinchy.
What's that?
Going up there, lady.
I am
getting bored because every time we start talking, I'm gonna call out.
Dude, I opened them right up.
Wow. Nice.
Hold on, just showing some support. Hold on. Showing some support. Hold on,
Here we go.
Hold on, where you go?
Nice.
You're rotten. Okay.
Gotta give a little.
Donna saw that. Yeah, Donna caught it. That's because you can't shoot. I don't know what Bobby you're talking to. I don't know why, Burr. I can't aim revolvers. That's because you can't shoot. Oh, no. Well, apparently Bobby could shoot. Bobby just can't fucking aim. It's weird. I feel like I'm talking about myself in the third person. Did you really just steal my fucking name? Son of a bitch. Bobby B. Every time I hear Bobby B, and then someone said that Bobby B is fucking around with my name as Bobby B. It's very confusing. Bobby B is here. I'm Bobby Box, the original Bobby B.
So, Bobby, you're talking about getting...
You hear that, you son of a fucking bitch? You take my fucking name again, I'm going to come and get my VIG with your kneecaps, you son of a fuck. All right? Your mother.
You
son of a motherless fuck. What?
Do you think it's Eli?
Oh, maybe.
No, it's definitely not Eli, because Eli will post as Eli.
Oh, okay.
He likes you guys. He loves you guys, and I'm pretty sure.
I know, but not if he's trying to fuck with you.
No, because we post while Bobby B is posting. It ain't the Bobby B. It is confusing. I'm so confused. I'm not.
So, Bob, you're talking about getting an AK? Have you done any research as to
I want
manufacturers or anything?
I want the original Kalashnikov that you can drop in the fucking mud, rattle, and shoot.
He says he's Italian too, motherfucker.
That's fine. That's cool. So you half nigger. We can say that because we are.
Whoop. Wops. Fucking wops.
No, those are greasy. We're not greasy. I'm honest, Ernest. I work hard.
Are you a Dago?
I'm a mutt. My family's a fucking mutt.
I'm a Heinz 57. I mean,
nice.
German, Dutch, Irish, and French. You can't get much more.
German, Irish, Italian, a little bit of Dutch. You know,
French, German, Russian, and Italian, and a little bit of Polish.
There you go. He's got that rebel attitude. That's why we all got the rebel attitudes.
It really is.
Families were a bunch of sluts. But they all stuck around with the like kind. Strong minds.
I'll tell you, man. I look at. Go ahead.
My kids got a double whammy, and they ended up because Marvin has German in him, and then he has Cherokee in him as well. I was like, damn, poor kid.
You know, you're entitled to reservation land.
No, you have to have so much, and I mean, it's barely enough for him to even scoff that he has it.
I had some Cherokee in me once. I sued that motherfucker for a hit and run when I caught his license plate. No. I'm gonna grab
I don't know. I don't know, Pesky. He says Zav. Is it Zav? Zav. I can't read it. Zav makes a great AK. I don't know enough about AKs. I really would like one myself. I do not own one, and I really would like one because of the simple fact that, you know, again, I'm into buying things that in the shit hits the fan situation, there's going to be lots and lots of rounds and parts to get.
And AKs, so they're pretty popular.
Exactly. So yeah, that's something that I would like to get, but I just don't know about the makes. You know, I know. I know that the traditional AK, the Kalashnikovs, and a lot of their clones are made out of stamped steel, while others are made out of milled steel. And I'm not sure which one I would want, but it seems as though I may want a milled versus a stamped, if that makes any sense. I realize that stamped has done well. You know,
one almost every goddamn war it was in.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has. But you know, then again, I'm one of those
like the Mike Tyson of assault rifles, if you want to use that term. I mean, watch out, because I got an assault bear, I got an assault mouse. No one needs an assault mouse. You come around when I got my fucking assault mouse, I'm gonna beat you in the fucking head with my assault mouse.
Don't make me whip out my assault hammer.
Oh my god! Well, I love the fully semi-automatic assault hammers, the one with the spring where you just swing it once and it's like that. Yes. Oh my god, I was fucking dying. I am so glad I caught that live. But what I like about this particular Kalashnikov, not only is it original, it's legit, it's Russian, it's original made, but this particular setup takes it easy on your trigger finger. It's kind of like it's like an automatic transmission, like where you don't need to shift as much or push as many buttons. You just kind of take care of it, you know, like, and when you want to shoot, there's a lot less to do. You just kind of, I really like this one, you know.
Ooh,
you could put it into sport mode, or you could put it into, you know, where the thing just kind of drives itself. I like that one. And a hell of a deal on it. So
nice. Good.
Well, the Bloods are the best fucking gun dealers on Long Island, thanks to the Democrats.
I'm sure they are.
Oh shit.
I just wanted to say that Donna is turning me on extremely much. She has just gone up in cool points. Unbelievable. She put a bid on a Colt Python. Went for $1,800. That's if it was an original Colt Python.
Yank, show us your hands.
Nope. Sorry. I can't. Just getting in there. If it was an original Colt Python before they stopped production and then they recently restarted up within the last few years, $1,800 is probably, I'm going to say, reasonable for that. But if it was the newer one, that's probably a little high. So
she said original, baby.
Nice. Love the gun porn. Oh, fuck. Yes.
Yes. Here's some blackmail footage, motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I will guarantee you that if Marvin was watching, he is no longer watching. That's how homophobic he is.
Oh Christ. You know what, man?
You're
If you
only
can't
afraid of
do,
things
if
you
you
think
can't
could
joke
do, yeah.
around and do a little lisp when you talk, you know, then yeah, I think there is a bit of phobia there. I mean, shit, I don't mind laughing at myself, and I don't mind making myself the
I'm being
the
a
butt of the
goofball.
joke.
You gotta laugh. Yeah. I would pay money to hear Mike Tyson say Sphinx.
Prince,
Say what?
Sphinx. You don't fuck around with Mike Tyson though. That motherfucker.
No, I would.
Did you see that idiot on the airplane that snuffed
He
the
might
fuck
show
out?
you your spank. He might show you your spank.
He's like, I'm gonna beat your ass. Put your wife in the ring. I'll beat her ass too. You gotta go now. You might want to leave. That motherfucker crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
But he's smart. But he's crazy. But he's smart. But he's crazy. But I want to make some room for other people to come on. I just jumped in because you
none
guys.
of these lame-os gonna come on here.
Nobody's
These people are
coming on.
lame. They're
Nobody.
lame.
Bullshit.
You're
Tony
afraid.
Norris Show, Fly Crew, I'm sure has a lot to add conversation. Blunt Man. All right, I have to be honest. I have to finish watching
No lie.
the
Marjorie
live
Taylor
with
Greene
Blunt
won.
Man because I saw you guys were on for a while, so it must have been a hell of a conversation. And I can't wait to actually. I want to be able to sit down and listen to the whole thing. Blunt Man, and awesome for coming on. I have yet to listen to the whole thing, which is why I haven't said anything or shouted out. But Tony, Blunt Man came on, and apparently you guys were on for like hours.
4 hours.
I cannot wait to hear. Yeah, you guys were on for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I cannot wait to hear the whole conversation, learn a little more about Blunt Man, and see what you guys are talking about. Your channel is growing. Your channel's growing. Awesome.
Is
Keep
it?
up the great
I don't even
fucking
know.
work. Yeah, it is. And there's a lot of new, like, who's Mick? Who the fuck are you, Mick? How you doing?
Yo,
you know,
Mick.
you paid admission?
Nick's been here for
Hit
a
the like
while.
button you fucking shared, you know.
Nick has
I'm
been
kidding.
here for a while.
Mick's been here for a while.
But I think people forget it's a hangout. I jump on usually about politics, and of course, of all nights, election night, Yank doesn't want to be bothered with filling in bubbles or talking about talking heads. So we're taking a break from it. I respect it, big guy.
No, we can talk about whatever you want, dude.
No, we want to talk about elections.
Well, this is the funny thing. Last night was the whole election eve. I got 5 minutes into a video, and then I just went on a 2-hour rant about fucking COVID. The gutter was there. That's what it turned into. And for you, Yank, if you ever see a community tab that I'm going to go live, that's for you, baby.
Thank you, brother.
Just for you, because the rest of the people catch it on Facebook, and if you're not on Facebook, fuck you for not having one.
I
But
understand.
if you catch it on the community tab, then that means I love you.
Very cool.
And,
Very
but
cool.
Yank's the inspiration for me to remember. And Missy, hi Missy. Hey Missy, you listen, Missy. Knock it off, Missy. That's weird. I feel weird saying Missy. It's almost degrading, no? You rock it. You rock it, Missy. You rock it well.
What do you mean it's degrading? Hey,
you know how many girls get pissed off if you
Right
call them
on.
Missy?
Hi,
You
Missy.
call a girl Missy, oh, they get fucking pissed off. You can't say that. But that's her name, so
That's
I'll
true.
say it. What's up? Welcome to the crew.
Well-
Welcome to the live. I heard Missy's coming on next. She's got you got a whole slew of shit to talk about, right, Missy? Missy, Tony. Hey, Ann. I see him. She's like, what the fuck?
She's like, what the fuck?
You call
Poor
him Missy.
Missy. He's just fucking with you, Missy.
Are we gonna eat Missy? Is that what we're doing?
No
You
eating Missy. Well, she might
You
like
miss-
it. Wait.
I know. Let's ask Missy what she
The
thinks
Missy
about
that
that.
I know, she gonna like that. Oh, she said, "Fuck that." Oh no.
Oh no.
Not tonight.
Oh.
What's that?
Whether we eat her or not. We haven't
Oh,
eaten
she missed
anybody
the
in a
whole
while.
Hotbox fucking conversation.
You said it.
Yeah.
I got
think
yelled
Lee
at.
Sugar Britches. I think Lee
you.
Sugar Britches, simply by her name, needs to be eaten.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying. Simply by the Sugar Britches, I'm betting it tastes good.
Oh my goodness.
Look at me saying the most awful things to our supporters. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you guys are the ones with the names. I mean, shit.
See, this is why it's like hanging out at a fucking bar. This is the only
Exactly.
guy. You'd only do this shit at a bar.
Yep. And at our bar, I want to see all the women doing that coyote ugly stomp stuff on the top of the bar to music and shit.
You know what? My mom, she worked at a bar and she got this Coors Light. It's the Wolf one from back in the day when we were kids, and it's the Coors Light Wolf.
Yeah.
She had the neon sign, and I believe it's out to my sons. But anyways, it's the Wolf neon bar sign. Wouldn't that be funny to put behind me?
Yes. Donna says,
sorry, we got you off.
Just be careful what you ask for.
Donna says we can eat her.
You can eat me, okay.
You can. Oh, she's like,
nice.
Oh, Donna, fucking Pesky's already singing. Oh my God, do you know I started singing fucking karaoke?
Yeah, I heard. But I haven't heard you.
No.
You have to make a video, brother.
People wait until I'm drunk. They hand me the microphone. They go, "You gotta go up," and I'm like, "Oh, yeah." And at the time, I'm like, "Let's do this." And like, you got a voice. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess I do all right for blackmail evidence. Well, I'm like, I'm listening to some of it back. I'm like, you guys are drunker than I am. You applauded that? What the fuck's the matter with you? And then I'm thinking, I'm like, oh God, they're gonna want favors later in life. You know, I see why you love it. You love it.
I used to go to a bar, man. I used to have fun doing karaoke, man. I always thought it was a blast. You know, whether it sounded good, it didn't sound good, but whatever. It's fun, you know.
I'll tell you, my main thing is like, what did I do? I did God, yeah. Listen to this. It goes from one end to the other. Frank Sinatra, which is like my guy. I did like That's Life, Just the Way You Look, Fly Me to the Moon. Because I put that on in the background when I read before I go to bed. Mm-hmm. Then I did what the fuck is his name? Baby, why don't we just dance down the hall? What the fuck is his name?
I don't know.
Oh God,
is it old stuff?
No, it's like that cowboy guy. He's got that real deep voice. Is
Trace Atkins?
No, I like him. Don't be falling in love while you're walking away. Right? That's Trace Atkins. No, he's Oh baby, why don't we just dance? Yeah. Little bit of living room ain't gonna look in that. Come on.
Maybe lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
Right. So I did him, and then I ended with fucking Barry White.
Oh jeez.
I did
There you go.
Yeah.
Good old Barry.
Good old Barry.
Missy wants you to sing for us, so
no.
Yeah, go ahead.
Not
give us something.
Give it. Not tonight.
Find the song and he can sing to it. Gutter.
Find the song. Not tonight. I'm in a fucking hotel room with paced the late hours. It's 10 o'clock. I'll get complaints from the neighbors. I jumped in because, first of all, you guys were chilling. Yank was frustrated.
Wait a minute.
Team, and I don't want to hijack the fucking live. There's so
many.
Where
were you last night?
Me?
Yeah.
I was at another hotel.
So you were hooping and hollering until fucking 12:30 last night.
It was not as nice as this hotel.
So you're in Albany, huh?
I wasn't worried about that hotel. I'm pretty sure some of them live there. This is a nice fucking hotel. Look, I got a couch.
Look, I got a couch.
I got a king size bed, a couch. I got the only one. You know, they move you around.
But like down at the bar right now, seeing what kind of little barflies are down there. You could bring up to that big king size bed and
my bank account had gotten hacked and I'm still recovering from that shit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Really?
It's been a crazy road. And then my bus got slammed with fucking tickets from the town. Everything just hit me. You know, I had more money before I went back to work. I had thousands of dollars before I went back to work, and I've been getting hit left and right. And then all of a sudden, I'm like one paycheck behind from just being fine.
Jesus.
So it's been a little crazy, and life on the road's a little expensive. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm coming back to the same place every day where I could stock the fridge and have leftovers or any of that shit. Like, yeah, sometimes there's only, expensive places to fucking eat at. It's not exactly my choice. So I'm hibernating this winter. I go out on the weekends. I have a little bit of fun, but I'm gonna hibernate through the winter. I did cash out. I cashed out some accounts and things that I had, but I'm waiting for that money to drop. So in the meantime, just working, having fun, and chilling in my hotel room with some of my best friends in the planet.
There you go. Right on, man. I have a question. If anybody in the chat, or if Bobby, or if Gigi, with interest rates going up, right? Does that mean we're finally going to get to fucking where I can put some money in some CDs and start making some compound interest that's worth a shit? I mean, are we going to start to see times like those happening again as long as this inflation keeps happening?
You're never going to see like what you did in the 80s and 90s.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, when there's interest and you're loaning money and that's the going interest rate, I mean, technically those interest rates should go up, but institutions might be a little greedy. I personally can't answer that. I just that tends to be the scale, like you would think, but
that's the way I thought it went, right? Interest rates go up, therefore you put money in the bank.
By giving a loan to a bank, you're getting those interest rates.
Right. You should be getting something.
I can't say that. Otherwise, I would be running hedge funds like a motherfucker. Be making so much money right now if I knew that kind of shit for fact.
Missy says she took all her money out of the savings.
Yeah, I took all my money out of the bank. They fucked me so hard. And then they kept canceling my cards because they didn't close out the account right. And then my account got hacked. And then it's just, I withdraw cash. I've withdrawn probably about $750,000 fucking dollars in cash over the past 10 years. And that's mine. Whatever the fuck I do with it, I do with it. It's none of the government's business. I could buy a house in nobody's business. Nobody's business. But COVID fucked me up. And if you were there for last night's live, I think I actually gave some away of some of my personal information, like where COVID hit me hard. It hit me hard, Yank, and I'm starting over.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Single, new job, starting over, but I'm loving it. I am absolutely loving it because I'm starting this time with experience. And I just found out that HBO, when I was working with Pretty Little Liars, I did the show Pretty Little Liars. That union just got busted the fuck up, and now I could go back to working on the shows whenever the hell I want.
Oh, no kidding. Good for you.
So I would just hit them up. I'm like, hey, let me know if you got weekend work, because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It those who don't know, I was a scab. I was a dirty little scab. But
that's okay.
I busted my ass. I chopped ice in the fucking Catskills and shit, and it was an experience. And it got me used to living in hotels, and look what I'm fucking doing now. So,
dude, I used to work out of town all the time and lived in hotels, and I had a blast every time I did. It was cool, you know.
Oh,
look, the channel's still on what I left it on.
Yeah, you put something down, it stays there. There's benefits to it.
But,
no, I used to love it. My only thing was there was always such shoestring budget kind of shit. That I would have to go there with a cooler full of like peanut butter, crackers, sardines, beans in a can, shit like that to try and eat, because they wouldn't give us any money for eat. They would just pay for the room. And of course, as you know, I'm sure you know, eating out all the time from being in a hotel room, that shit gets expensive.
And that's why tonight is not endorsed by, not sponsored, but supported. Applebee's. You get the appetizer chicken quesadilla for 10 fucking bucks, and you get it's a lot of food for about 10 bucks. And it works out just great. That's what I did tonight. That and Bud Light. That I'll do label out.
It's like I'm doing a show over here, and someone's still got to tell me they got to get up early for some reason. Like, I got to know that.
Well, it is officially 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
No, I didn't even know I had any. I always fear that someday I'm going to get a knock on the door.
Oh, what's
Hi,
going
Dad.
to happen? You're my son? Well, you're my daughter? Yeah. Well, Jesus Christ, you got some making up to do. Do me a favor. Go put this out to the trash can.
Right.
You can rake the fucking leaves. Where the fuck have you been? I've been waiting for you.
Right.
Yeah,
Your mother was
just
a
put them right
bitch.
to work. They'd be like, "Oh, this is a big fucking mistake. What the hell's going on here?" Yeah. I'll give you $5 allowance. Don't touch the fucking car, and make sure you hose off the driveway when you're done. Just put them right to fucking work.
God, you're being awful quiet up there.
Yeah, she's very quiet.
Oh,
That's why
I'm just
on.
clicking the comments.
I
Huh?
am. Blunt Man got me going down a rabbit hole here with this whole Fondling Fathers by Trevor Moore.
What
is it a song?
Oh, no, sorry. Founding Fathers.
Jesus, Fondling Fathers. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Jeez. Founding Fathers. Okay. What is it?
You get that one. I don't know if she's got a boner or not. I don't want to assume gender. All right, listen. I love you guys though. I hopped on. I gotta get going. I gotta be
all right, man.
Early, so. I gotta be up early, Yank. Why don't you stop your whole live stream and go home? I gotta go.
Hold on. Let me turn my mic off and look at you.
Fuck are you doing?
I'm still gonna be watching. I'm gonna but I gotta break shit down. And then I love you guys. Awesome. And listen, Tony, Blunt Man hopped on. I still gotta finish watching that whole thing. No show, Tony. Donna, I'm sorry you didn't get that original gun.
And fuck off, Fly Crew. You fucker.
Yeah,
what the hell's he's talking about now?
Who knows?
He's laughing at me and my fondling fathers.
Well, in today's world, we have fondling fathers. They call them
sad.
Priests. Yeah. There's a lot of jokes I have. I'm trying not to get you banned.
Don't even fucking start, puppy.
Julie's been watching my memes.
Oh
He knows I got some shit that could get us fucking banned right now. Yeah.
I can
we
laugh.
might have to move
was the first
over to Rumble
to leave and take his kid with him. Yeah, I waited for the static, so nobody heard that. You're gonna have to play that one back. It's not clear. Yeah, no. No, we'll just gloss over that one. And I always wondered what happened to Sloth from the Goonies. I'm glad to see that he's running for what is that? PA?
Fetterman.
Yeah. Looks good for his lumps.
Do you know that Sloth was John Matusek, the football player?
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Although what I did watch, what I did see on we don't mind talking about other YouTube channels here.
No.
I watched on another YouTube channel. They actually went to all the filming locations of the Goonies, and it was one of the coolest things. That was one of the things that inspired me to grab my video camera and all the places I go whenever I'm in one of those areas.
Mm-hmm.
I want to show like with the shots and stuff, but they do it real well. Like I would aspire to be like them, and it's like the Grimm Collective. Okay. So if you ever want to see like we're all like, all kinds of cool shit about filming locations and shit, the Grimm Collective, they're really cool about that. And
that's cool.
I'm waiting for some of the non-disclosure agreements to cease, and then I can take you around and show you about Pretty Little Liars. I can't do that yet because I signed a fucking contract, and you're specifically not allowed to use it to boost social media. So
that's such shit.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do a wink, wink, nod, nod, nudge, nudge. Mm-hmm. That you'll know it's about Pretty Little Liars, but I'm gonna do the actual historical facts about what I'm showing, and then you can take 2 and 2, go back, watch the show, get the actual history of that cemetery or that block or that house, and also kind of tie it in. That is from the show, without me saying this is from Pretty Little Liars. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they filmed it. Yeah. I got
Yes,
some memes.
Sloth
We need
did
a way
pass
to
away.
send
John
them
Matusak did die. Yes, Gutter. What are you doing?
Oh, Fly
You got
Crew
memes.
wants to exchange memes with Bobby.
Yes. Now this was Black Sheep. Black Sheep, Tony. Going,
Sounds kind of
Bobby.
gay.
No. We got in on Discord. I have a
That
Discord.
wasn't Tony. That was Fly Crew.
No. But Black
Well, then
Sheep,
it's
I mentioned
definitely
it
gay.
before. He started sending me memes on my Discord. I have a fucking Discord. The
Oh.
Warp
Discord.
Dimension
I hate
on
this
Discord.
fucking
So we
Discord.
can send pictures and all that shit on the Discord. Should I shamelessly plug it? Hold
Yeah,
on.
go
Let me
ahead.
pull up
But do me a
Discord.
favor first. Do me a favor before you share that first. Will you please explain to me? I don't know what fucking Discord is. What the fuck is it?
Discord is essentially like a messenger that you create your own little club hangout. I'll show you right now. I'm going to share the fucking screen. Hold on. It's not stupid.
I didn't say it was.
No, someone's saying stupid.
It's
Julie
fucking
says
stupid.
It's stupid.
We fucking stupid. Up
Fucking
in the club.
stupid.
Present.
Arms.
Screen. No, it's stupid if you don't understand or you don't use it for whatever. I don't fucking know. Chrome tab, window, and video foot, man, the warp dimension. So I'm going to share this window. Okay. So this is Discord, and it gets confusing. So what you have is basically you see all these. These are different chat rooms or different rooms. It's just an app that brings people together. Here's some of Tony G. This is Tony. No show Tony. Sharing his memes. And any of us could talk in this. There's main general. Now I have this. I'm part of the Holy Black Brotherhood. And there's all these subsets. It seems stupid until you realize it's unregulated. You all could just talk and hang out. So this one is mine. The Warp Dimension. And you meet up with your friends, you give them the link to come to the Warp fucking Dimension. And we're all in here. Like I was sharing Minecraft. I did some crazy Minecraft builds. I'm a gamer and shit. So like we built nuclear reactors and stuff. These were screenshots I took from Fallout 76 because I like playing Fallout 76. And basically what it is you download Discord. You look up me. I am the Black Box. You get it?
Huh. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. That's racist. Fuck you. I'm the Black Box because I'm part of the Holy Black Brotherhood. So I am the Black Box. But this is mine. It's basically, I put it to you this way. If you envision this as the internet, and each one of these different things here was a different web page or chat room. Okay, this is AOL, and these are all different chat rooms. And then you got your friends that are on your chat rooms. This is essentially AOL chat rooms. And you could share all kinds of shit. And Tony was up here sharing memes. I don't want to get you banned, so I'm going to scroll quick. But like, I would take screenshots of games that I was playing and upload them and stuff. And it's
Fly
AOL.
Fly Crew says, link us, you whore.
I am not the whore.
I don't know what that means, but okay. I thought I saw somebody down the bottom there for a minute. No,
I am a whore. I get paid. I get payment. You buy me a drink.
Did you see Fly Crew down there? I didn't see him.
I don't know. I saw something flash down the bottom, and then it was gone. Maybe that was just what Bobby was sharing for a screen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It was.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So did you shamelessly? What?
I said I gotta get myself one before the night's over.
That's right.
What the hell was Austin talking about? You were giving you just finished doing the deed before. I tried doing the deed, but the hotel staff kicked me out of the fucking lobby. Apparently, I can't fuck their fucking trees. It was a nice tree. It was trimmed real fucking. They trimmed their bush real well.
Nice.
But they frown upon that in public.
Unless you're what's that comedian's name? What is that comedian's name? Who got in trouble for jerking off in a bush and throwing it?
Pee Wee Herman, wasn't he?
No.
Theater.
No, the newer guy.
I don't know the bush one.
Fuck. He jerked off in a ficus tree. in front of some females. Fuck, I can't remember his name. Well, that's what happened to him. I can't remember him now. So
in front of a what?
In front of some women comics in a ficus tree.
Poor ficus tree.
Yeah, he jerked off in a ficus tree. I don't know why, but he did.
I'm cutting that. You had such a serious face. He jerked off. Yeah, he jerked off in a ficus tree. That's gonna be a cut. I'm gonna make you guys a new promo video because you've had so many lives, and that's gonna be one of them. Yeah, he jerked off in a ficus tree. I actually, because it became so difficult to try to navigate these different editing software, I paid literal money to be able to edit videos. Yep, paid it. So you guys got a new promo coming. I just got to make cuts, and I'm gonna give you guys. Remember, like the original one that I gave you?
Yeah.
I paid the fucking money so I can actually just do it. I was trying to do it for free. It was a pain in the ass. So I've been recording cuts and splices, and you're gonna have a new promo coming with some of the original. Pinchy ain't going anywhere. But there's gonna be a bunch of new cuts in it. And,
well, listen. I as cool as that is, and I appreciate it. I want to also, while we were on that subject, I want to give a shout out, and we just haven't posted it yet, to our good friend Fly Crew, who also did something very similar.
Oh, he took a bunch of cuts, put them together?
Not a bunch of cuts. He did cut, but he did cut a section out of last week's. Was it last week? Yeah, last week's show.
With Bluntman? Is that when Bluntman came on and Tony didn't?
No, it was actually my tirade that he cut out. And he did a good job with it. I enjoy it. And I like the fact that we have viewers and friends of the show. And listen, if anybody does this stuff, you're free to do it. This stuff is open and you can make whatever you want. We appreciate it and we like the support and we like it. But I just want to make sure that I publicly thank Fly Crew for what he did. We just haven't posted it yet. So he's in here. He didn't want any credit for it. And I told him to put his name on it, done by.
Yeah, no, fuck you,
and
Fly
he didn't
Crew.
want to. But
that's fun. Show him the support.
Yeah, absolutely. It was well done.
Well, that's why I hadn't posted it, because I thought you wanted him to put his name on it.
Exactly, yes. And I haven't gotten back to you yet and told you.
He said, then I got too busy this week. That must have been what the deal was.
Fly Crew is a good man. When I posted it, I just posted it and I shared it with you because I wasn't sure how else to get it to you.
Yeah, well, what he did was he emailed it, and it went to our email, and then something about Drive. I had to use the Drive. I don't know how to do any of it, so I don't even know how to get it from where it is.
With the Drive. Remember when I think I finally shared something through the Drive.
Bobby, it's yankandgutter@gmail.com.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Oh, you say that. Like, you're going to remember that after I've had a few beers and then fucking splicing fucking videos. So,
that was perfect.
Oh, I didn't realize you were that drunk.
That was good.
Yeah, part of the reason I'm fucking single is because I spent so much time doing YouTubes and shit.
Doing YouTubes.
The YouTube's on the internet, the worldwide internet webs, and I wouldn't have it any other goddamn way.
I hear you.
Fuck that. You guys are my peoples.
If someone can help us,
you get the fucking business. You get the fucking credit too, because I don't see what's with Fly Crew. This guy, he's a little nonchalant. He's very modest, and I think that's about 90% of his charm, because he brings a lot to the table, and that's the way to do it.
He said he's not going to put his name on that.
Motherfuckers. I will post the link after the live's over.
Okay.
So you can see it tomorrow morning.
Fly Crew said he's not gonna. He said he's been too busy to put his name on it, and put name on something that's too simple.
Oh. Yeah, he wants to do more. He's doing it actually for practice. He enjoys doing editing stuff, so he's just kind of monkeying around. But he has free permission to take whatever he wants from any shows and do whatever he wants. Same with you, Bobby, if you want to goof around and play with it. Same with anybody else in here if they have the talents to do so, because I certainly don't.
Hey,
I originally
Bobby,
did it to promote you guys. I
he's
took
gonna
all
have a meltdown.
parts where it made it seem like a really good time, and then I shared it with people like, come hang out with the cool. I did it as a promotion for this channel. It wasn't anything for me, so I could understand the sentiment of him not putting his name on it. I never said, like, if you saw when I shared it, I said, come hang out with the cool kids. My name was nowhere near on it. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like bye Bobby
Yeah,
Box.
well, that was a
just
surprise when you did
advertising
that.
you guys. It was a promotion for you guys. Because I
appreciate
want
that.
more people coming in here. So I completely understand where Fly Crew is coming from. I'm just fucking with them.
Who's gonna have a conniption? What are you talking about, Gutter?
He's gonna have a meltdown here because he wants him to link. He said, "Will somebody link Bobby's Discord?"
Motherfuckers.
Oh,
we said much worse tonight. You could say motherfuckers. I said it. Bobby Bacalino, out of the box. I said the bad words tonight. So but,
what's the link to the Discord?
Well,
you're going to do that in the suggestion
till the end of the live.
Okay,
and,
there you go. Put it in the comment
and
section.
I will post it once the live's posted. I gotta go clean up, pack my bags, go get my work truck ready. It is 10:20. I gotta be up at 4:30. So
nice.
I'm gonna be listening in the background.
And he only had 3 hours of sleep last night, I think, because he was up on his fucking live half of the night.
But you know what? Fuck that. I do what I do, and I got my fucking work done. That's what you do.
There you go.
Does it. And I appreciate you all showing up last night. Like, I appreciate everybody showing up here tonight, hanging out with the cool kids. Bobby said he will link later. We are past that. I almost used part of yours as well, Bobby Box. Okay. Well, be careful what you share with mine. Be careful, because it's not even about me. Depending on what's said that you take and you share, I tread the line, and you don't want you on the map either. See, I have friends in the feds, and I make sure whether I'm on a list or not on a list. I should be on a list with some of the shit I say, but I'm not, because they know my intention. I'm a free speech advocate, and they know I'm not a threat. Be careful sharing certain shit in certain contexts. I'm going to say that right now. Yeah. If you clip some of my shit and want to display it in a certain way, they might come knocking on your door. So be careful, because I say some shit, but they know I'm saying some shit because I should be able to say some shit. And that they don't, just be careful is all I'm saying with clipping some of my stuff. So other than that, just don't make me look like an asshole. And that's all any of us ask, even Rick, you know?
Yep. All right, brother.
Love yous. I got to run.
Back at you, boo.
Fly Crew, you should hop on. Tony, you should hop on. Blunt Man, I can't wait to hear the rest of you on last week's live, because I was enamored by it, and then I had to go to fucking bed because I had to get up. Maybe not last week, the week before. Whenever Blunt Man was on, I have it marked. I have it saved as a favorite. So I want to hear the rest of that, which is probably what I'll listen to after this. I'll link the fucking Discord. Everybody, like, share, subscribe. You know where we're at. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. The cool fucking kids. Tell your mom, tell your dad, and corrupt your grandma. She'll love it. She'll feed you a gin and fucking tonic before the night's over. I love you guys. Thanks for having me.
Peace, man. Always a good time. Be good, brother.
Thanks, Bob, for coming.
Thank you. All righty. That was cool. Appreciate it. Always like having talented people and also creative people on your team that you know and stuff. You know, like I can doodle and draw. I have a bit of an artistic side as far as that's concerned, but I have no artistic ability, or actually no technical ability, on how to do anything with computers. So unfortunately, as you know, Gutter, you always have to handle the notifications. I don't even know how to get a picture to make for a thumbnail. I mean, you've explained it 3 times and I'm still like, duh. So you know, I'm glad for anybody that can do stuff like that. And if these 2 guys can goof around and play with our stuff and help make it a little more interesting, or give us something to post, I'm all for it. Sounds good. Yep.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, me too. Cool.
Definitely.
I don't really have much else to talk about, Gutter. How about you?
I don't either. I mean, I think we've, there's not the whole live streaming. I'm definitely not a live streamer in the fact of streaming somebody else's. I'm just not really necessarily all that great at that. So to really do that, I don't know. I think you got to have more of a knack than I do for it. So, but I think that tomorrow we're all going to find out what, where all the colors lie on the map.
Yeah, I bet you, I will bet you that we won't know some of these for quite a while, days, if not a week, if not maybe a couple of weeks, because there's going to be all kinds of crying about, miscalculations or, excuse me, bad counting and misdeeds now, because the Pandora's box for that whole thing has been opened. So now, of course, the other side is going to be screaming it left and right when they lose. So this is going to get fucking nasty. This is just going to make, again, voting terrible. Or it's going to crack it down to the point where it should be, where you got to show an ID, you got to show up in person, you got to show up on the day, not 9 fucking weeks beforehand, early voting. You get a thing in the mail and you get to have some, all this crap that they do to make it so-called easier. They needed to really kind of crack down and make it so it's difficult. I'm sorry. If you got to wait in line. Today, they said on the news there was an hour wait at the voting places in my county. And in Lee County, we got smashed with the hurricane. And normally I think we have, 90 places to vote in Lee County. And I think we're down to, I don't know, fucking 10 from the hurricane. So if you only had to wait in line for an hour and there's only 10 voting places, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Get your ass out there to go, and do it on the day you're supposed to. Because here's the thing. We watch things like the Fetterman Oz debate and shit, and people who already voted now see the fucking vote or now see that debate and go, damn, I wish I didn't vote for this one or that one because now I have new information. Supposed to vote on the day voting is. The early voting kind of works, but only a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I would say only vote maybe 3 days early. That's it. Because a lot of crap can come out over the course of however many weeks they fucking do early voting now. It's crazy. So, I don't know. Whatever. I'm yawning left and right. I need oxygen, apparently.
Go tell the old lady to blow in your face.
That's not what she's going to be blowing. God bless her. Yeah, so all right. I think we should probably end this sucker here. We did pretty good.
Speaking of blowing.
Yes, exactly. So I want to thank everybody for coming. Man, it just keeps getting dirtier. I'm not even trying. You keep the stiff up. No shit. Go ahead. I'll let you do it, Gotta. It's slick. Make it slick. Oops.
Make it slick?
Yeah.
Or slippery.
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 I keep getting in a tight spot. Shit. I keep putting my foot in it. Damn it. Well, I want to thank yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we are going, and we will see everybody at Rick's Live on Saturday or ours on Tuesday. And otherwise, y'all have a great week.
Yes, absolutely. And we'll do the typical 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gone.